There's been no sound so far just because I don't have anything interesting to say, and there is a music playing in the background, which seems to cause the videos to get canceled on us because of copyright infringement. So I just muted. Anyway, it looks like we're about to start, so hopefully the music will stop, and this little segment won't be enough to flag the video. To start for the Kachinas, looks like Natal at center, Perkis right wing, Strite at left wing, Pizarnik and Baudry will be the starting defenders. This is the fifth matchup between the Kachinas and the Lions, the fifth of, 25, 30 games they're going to play this season between the scrimmages and PGHL and match shot tournaments. And I guess we're already going to take a pause and not start the game. So let's see what's going on. And that was a nice little All right, I have added sound again. I don't know what the delay was, but it looks like we will now play a hockey game. Up to Strite. Strite sends it to Natal. Natal dangles through a bit. Perkis, backhand, goes wide right. Around the boards. Perkis keeps. Natal, shot, wide left. Strite goes to the other board, picks it up. Lions get a hold of it, and they look to break it out. Bounces off the skate, and Natal gets a stick on it and pokes it back in, but Lions D control the puck. Pressure from Natal. Lions break it out, streak down the left side. Oh, they've got a clear line. But Bizarric gets that shot cleared out. Shot hits a player, doesn't reach net. Keep from number 17 on the lines. Lee, the captain. Bizarric chips it along, and now Perkis has it. She dumps and looks to change. Fresh legs coming out. Krushelnyski. Devlin waves at that puck as they skate around her. Smith back up to Devlin. Taps along to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski's shot. Gloved, but then goes over the net. Campbell tries to lift the stick of number 20, but they maintain control. Back in the corner, behind the net. Krushelnyski to Devlin. Devlin has it taken away. Krushelnyski. Devlin, Krushelnyski's, and then over to Campbell. Campbell, she gets it in the zone, but loses the handle on it right away. Controlled by the Lions. Pressure. And now Natal is out. Campbell is going in the corner, gets beat by the defender. Puck comes out to Sapperback, who fans on it. It's now in neutral ice. Chipped along by Smith. Sapperback goes to put pressure on. It's in the crease momentarily. Sapperback stops on a dime. And then Borman goes and knocks that puck off. Natal sends it across the crease. Sapperback couldn't get a stick on it. Baudry knocks that loose. Sapperback sends it across, but it's picked off right away by Lou. Pressure coming from Sapperback. Borman not far behind. Chipped along by the Lions. Sapperback puts pressure on and gets help now from Krushelnyski. Comes around. Bizarric has an angle on it, so Borman falls back to the D position. They switch back. It's on the other side. Baudry has an angle on it. Comes across the Sapperback. She takes a whack at the puck, but it's knocked down well short of the crease. Sharks look to break it out. Neutral ice to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski to Baudry. Baudry to Sapperback. Hops over her stick. And the Lions finally break out. Bizarric knocks that puck loose. Neutral ice, regroup, just out of the reach of the Lions defender. She takes it behind the net with pressure coming from Krushelnyski. Strite strips that puck, but the Lions are able to knock it loose and keep it. Now it's out of the zone. D to D. And finally, nope, that is not a shot. It's behind the net. Strite reverses. Bizarric goes to the corner to get it. Reverses again. Weddington. She picks it up behind the net, reverses it again. That is going to get out of the zone, but not so hard that it will be an icing. Lions control. Pressure from Perkis. Pressure from Smith. Weddington goes back, chips it out to center ice. Lions pick it up. And now along the boards, Perkis to Natal. Natal across to Smith. Smith back to Perkis. Perkis a little bit too hot to handle, bounces off her stick, but into the zone. Natal tries to go back and get that, but the pass gets behind her, behind the net. Lions control. Tipped off by Perkis. Weddington takes a shot. It's knocked down well short of the goal. Devlin comes on for Strite. Devlin keeps that puck in front of her. Backhands it deep. Perkis is going back in there. The Lions control it. Keep by Smith. Smith, another keep. That time the Lions get it out, though. Backhand in by Smith. Krushelnicki is the one to apply pressure. And the Lions come streaming down. Baudry has it momentarily, but now shot and save Hummelsine. Lions control it. Back to their D. Devlin uses her body to protect that puck. Has 4 lines around here, but no Kachinas come to grab the puck that comes loose. And looks like a centering pass coming now. No, they skated all the way around. Nobody's picking up the floater. Krushelnicki now chips it out. That's going to be an icing. So with 9:27 remaining in the first period, icing on the Kachinas. So defensive zone face-off. Lions will be taking it to Hummelsine's right. Our video left. And somebody called a timeout. I didn't see what the ref signaled, but it looks like the Lions coach is unhappy with that start, which saw some offensive zone time from the Kachinas, something we did not see a lot of when we scrimmaged them in LA Labor Day weekend. And the coach looks like he's telling the Lions to get the puck, take it to their offensive zone, and shoot it at Hummelsine. That may not be the exact words he's using, but, as best I can tell from this side of the ice, that's what I think the gist of it is. So, let's see, 9:27 remaining. Seems like the timeout should be over now, but much like the start of the game, we're not really in a hurry to play hockey. Oh, that ref did find his whistle. He's calling the players to the offensive zone dot. The Kachinas are sending out Hummelsine in net. Good call. That's the only goalie we have this weekend. Looks like Devlin, Pizarnik, Campbell, Natal, and Weddington. Weddington gets it up to Campbell. Campbell can't quite get it out. She's got 3-4 lines around her. Now a little bit of help has come in, but the Lions get it back into the corner. Weddington tries to rub the line off of that. They come with it. Centering pass, shot, hard shot, goes wide, save Hummelsine, and she decides that's enough of that nonsense, and she just gobbles the puck up. Says, hey, ref, look what I found, and we will face off again in exactly the same spot we did 20 seconds ago. Changes coming out. Baudry, Smith, same forwards, new D. Natal's face off. And we've got a violation. So we will try it again. And face off. Natal gets it over to Baudry. Baudry has her stick lifted. Chipped along now by Natal. Campbell sends it out. Where the Lions will collect it. Lou has it center ice. Natal's putting some pressure on her. She'll take it behind the Lions net. And pressure now along the wall. Devlin's trying to body up. But the Lions come away with it. And nice nifty move and backhand and goal for the Lions. So number 17 for the Lions sleepwalks that puck in. Number 17, their captain, And the Lions are up 1-0 with 8:25 remaining in period one. So I don't know exactly what the Lions coach said, but apparently it was effective. Perhaps he just said skate it down and shoot it. I don't know. But that's what they did. Krushelnicki should take the face off with Saperbeck and Borman, Pizarnik and Weddington. All right. Saperbeck's over there, comes out to Krushelnicki. Krushelnicki gets to Borman. Borman chips it along and is going to race for that puck. Lions pick it up. Chipped out. And number 3, making some moves. Shot. Line on the doorstep. Nobody picked her up. Pizarnik's going to skate that. Krushelnicki stays on side while Pizarnik carries it all the way in. Whittington pinches. Dumps that back in. Krushelnicki's going for a change. So are the D. Half the D. Natal is now out. Smith is out. Still with Weddington. Up to Saperbeck. Saperbeck can't handle that pass. D for the Lions. Borman, she gets a shot on net. Easy save for Reagan Riviera, the Gilbert-based Lions goalie. That's Gilbert, Arizona, playing in Los Angeles. 7:08 remaining in period one. And Perkis is now out with Strite. Natal is still there. Baudry's shot. Looper had saved by Riviera. Back in the corner. Back to Baudry. Baudry keeps. Baudry shoots. Loose puck. Strite couldn't get a stick on the rebound. Comes around to Smith. Smith keeps. Smith chips it along. Right into the crease. Perkis can't get a stick on it. 6:45 remains in period one. Baudry up to Natal. Natal gets that into the ice, into the area, and gets called for a trip because somebody fell down. So we will be on a power kill. 6:33 remaining in period one. It looks like we're going to send out Devlin, Krushelnicki, Smith, and Baudry. Coach Conlon is going to go with three veterans and one of our up-and-coming 2010s. Krushelnicki wins that over to the boards, but LA comes out with it. Back to the point. Lee. D. Ships back behind the net. And shot. And another shot. And that one is in. And so that power play results in another Lions goal. And we are down 2-0 to LA Lions. Quick power play goal for the Lions. So timeout may have seemed strange, but it worked. Whatever was going wrong, it's not going wrong anymore. Lions have taken control of this game and lead 2-0. Natal is now out with Devlin and Campbell, Pizarnik and Baudry for the face-off immediately following the Lions' power play goal. And consistent with what's been happening so far, we are not in a hurry to play this hockey game. All right, I'm going to take a little break from audio. All right. So again, while it seems like warm-ups, it's really a hockey game, and we will start playing it again. It gets deep. Baudry has it, being harassed by some Kachinas. Campbell putting pressure on the LA captain. Devlin tries to pick off that pass, but misses. So Pizarnik will take control. She will skate it in. She's got 5 lines to beat. Chipped along by Baudry. Campbell. She's only got 3 lines on her. Back to center ice. Baudry takes too long and has that puck knocked off of her stick. Pizarnik, she collects that. Sends it around for Devlin. Devlin loses the handle immediately. And the Lions are controlling it behind our net. And, Lions got it into our crease. And they are just basically running a clinic now. I'm guessing that was I'm not really sure what that is. Okay, something. There was a call, and they basically sent the face-off outside of our zone. Maybe it was some type of crease violation. I don't really know. There we go. Back into the defensive zone for the Lions. LA looks to break it out. Weddington pinches. And they get the puck out to neutral ice where Borman has it. Borman looks to regroup it. Has it to Smith. Smith tries to send it back to Borman. She can't handle that pass. Lions enter our zone. Knocked out now by Borman. A lot of activity on her side of the ice. Borman has it. Borman tries to backhand it across to Stopperback, who is on her knees. Krushelnicki is able to knock that loose. Borman has it momentarily. Now it's chipped back to Weddington. Weddington gets it along to neutral ice. Touched by an LA player, so there will be no icing. It's well short of the line anyway. Krushelnicki is trying to put some pressure on. And Reagan's playing around with her a bit. Weddington over to Strite. Shipped off. Perkis regroup to Pizarnik. Pizarnik across to Strite. Strite can't handle that. Natal's over there. She chips it along for Strite. Strite gets it into Perkis. Back in the corner. Perkis tries to keep it in front and trying to move it towards the net. Lions are able to clear that out of there. Pizarnik, she's going to take a shot. And it's going to be wide right. Neutral ice. Perkis sends it in. Lions look to break out. And Devlin gets a hold of that puck, but it was outside, so that will be an offside. So let's reset. Who is on the ice for the Kachinas? Well, Campbell, she's on the right wing. Devlin is on the left wing. Krushelnicki's coming out as the center, and Smith and Baudry are the defenders. Krushelnicki back in the corner. Baudry can't reach. Lions have it. Krushelnicki tries to dig it out. It reverses. Lions have it. Lions have it at the point. It pops out. Devlin's trying to dig that puck out. She keeps it in the zone, though. Krushelnicki. Shot. And save. Riviera. .105 remaining in period one. Krushelnicki will take the face off.
One minute left to play the game.
Campbell along the boards. Puck gets knocked into our zone. Krushelnicki. Devlin. Shot. Save. Hummel sign. 26 seconds left in the period. Borman. She taps it around. Keeps it in front of her. Devlin knocks that loose, but can't recover it. Natal tries to pinch. And Pizarnik and the Lions get past her. 6 seconds remain. Oh, 2 seconds. Oh! And Natal picks off a turnover on a sloppy change to give the Kachinas one goal right before the period ends. Well, we know this is strange, but regardless of our efforts, a hockey game is going to break out. And we are at the beginning of the second period, despite the feeling like we should be, halfway through the game. Strike takes that in for the Kachinas. She takes a shot. Nice shot. It was painted for the corner, but Reagan Riviera gloves that with some ease. And we will now face off to Riviera's right. Starting the period, Natal with Strite and Perkis, Bizarre and Baudry. Lions win that. They look to break it out. Perkis knocks that down, and then Natal chips it in. Lions control, though. They D to D. And now, nice stick by Baudry. Baudry gets that knocked loose. Bizarre has it on her stick. She lifts it out. Gets past Natal, however, and Lee looks to control that. Point blank shot. Homicide gobbles that up. And we have played 51 seconds of the second period. Coming out now, Krushelnicki with Devlin and Campbell. And Weddington and Smith will be our defenders. Face off to Homicide's right. LA Lions win that. Shot. Deflected. Devlin. Smith. Now behind the net, Weddington. Weddington back up to Devlin. Devlin can't handle. There's four lines all along the wall fighting with each other. That was a very strange board battle. And chipped out now. Krushelnicki. She's got Campbell and Devlin. Back to Devlin. Devlin back to Krushelnicki. Krushelnicki shot into the breadbasket of Riviera. But it was a shot on goal. It was a puck carry. And we will switch out our front line again. Now I see Perkis, Natal, and Strite with Bizarre and Baudry. Perkis. Now back to Bizarre. Bizarre sends it along to the corner. Perkis tries to get out there. Comes out to Baudry. Jumps over her stick. Baudry's got it. Baudry curls. Baudry has that puck taken from her. But Perkis recovers. Chips it up to Baudry. Baudry tries to get it up to Natal, but it's taken away by the Lions who get it deep. Behind the net now. Bizarre to Strite. Strite to Natal. Natal loses the foot race to Lee, and the Lions control. And Lee, top left corner, and Lions are up 3-1 with 13:33 remaining in the second period. As I've heard before, she put that biscuit where Grandma hides the cookie, or cookies. Top shelf. Sapperbeck is out now. Gorman. Krushelnicki will be their center. Smith and Weddington are back on D.
Los Angeles goal scored by number 17 Charlotte Lee. Time below 14:33 in the second period.
Weddington rubs that line off of that puck. Rings around. Goes deep. No icing as the call. Lions are first to the puck. They're going to skate it out. Krushelnicki gets a skate in there and knocks that puck loose. Lions still have it. Shot, save, Hummelsign. Centering into the crease. Hummelsign covers. Face off to her right. Kachinas are swapping out players. Devlin, Campbell, Natal, Nazarek, and Baudry are out. Behind the net. Nazarek to Baudry. Baudry tries to get it up to Natal. Someone gets a stick on it, knocks it loose. Devlin tries to put pressure on. Natal goes flying in. She's trying to get to that puck. Back in the corner now. Behind the net. Campbell tries to get in there. But the Lions get it back to neutral ice. Baudry to Campbell. Devlin battling through. Nazarek, she keeps. Oh, Campbell gets a stick on it. Devlin throws it over the net from behind. Doesn't bounce off of anybody. Behind the net again, Devlin. Cleverly, the Lions goalie closed the skates. Backhand attempt by Natal. And so the Kachinas get a little bit of offensive zone time and a little bit of pressure, but nothing into the basket. 11:27 remaining in the second period. Zarek. That ricochets, but Baudry gets a shot on. Oh, loose puck in front of the net. Nobody gets a stick on it. Lions are breaking it out, going the other direction. Baudry can't knock that puck loose. Lions have control of it. They're behind our net. Working it in Gretzky's office. Puck bounces out. Strike gets a shot on. Very weak. Riviera clears that out of her crease. And Krushelnicki tries to get it deep, but it's after it crossed the blue line, and we will get an offsides. So coming out now, for the Kachinas. Natal, Smith, Weddington, Sapperback, Borman. Comes out to center ice. Smith tries to get up to Borman. Misses her. Lions control it in their defensive zone. Pressure now from Natal. Backhand in from Smith. Lions are there. They come streaking in. And shot. Hummelsign save. Hummelsign cover. 10:15 remaining. Devlin, Campbell are out. Natal is still the center. Comes out to Weddington. Weddington collects that. She's getting harassed by a Lions player. Natal streaking down the right side. Devlin trying to get an angle on the left side. Devlin knocks it down. Comes back to Natal momentarily. Keep. Weddington streaks in. Devlin can't get to that puck. Lions are chipping it along. And Lions will break it out. So number 3 does a nice little toe drag, gets a shot on goal. Hummelside makes that save though. Perkis, Strite, Krushelniski, Baudry, Pizarnik are out now. Perkis knocked that loose, but Lions get control of it. Oh, right into the crease and into the net. Backhand, ricocheted around. I thought Hummelside had it, but it must have squirted in through the 5-hole. So Lions get their 4th goal with 9:18 remaining in the second period.
Los Angeles goals.
Baudry up to Perkis. Krushelniski. Krushelniski gets that puck knocked away. Perkis. Baudry, too late to the blue line to keep. Regroups to Pizarnik. Pizarnik to Strite. Strite gets it in. But the team loses control. Now it's out in center ice. And a turnover and a goal. No. Wow. Point blank shot. Hummelside gobbles it up with her glove. So what seemed to be a sure 5-1 lead for the Lions is shut down. And Natal will come out with Sapperbeck, Borman. Defense will be Baudry and Pizarnik. 8:51 remaining in period 2. In the feet, Lions control. Lions back to their D. Lions send it in behind the net. Baudry tries to chip that off. Lions control it though. Reverse course. Chipped out. Sapperbeck is going to pursue. Lions bring it in, right side. Shot across the bow. Back in the corner. Baudry has it taken away. Shot. Knocked down. Right to the stick of the line. Hummelside makes the save. Point blank. Vital chips that out. Lions send it deep. Pizarnik sends it right up to the point where the Lions will pick it off and look to make some moves. Pizarnik tries to rub them off of that. Sapperbeck sends it behind the net. Baudry. Lions. Krushelniski. Baudry. Foreman. Now I'm just calling out names of people who are close to the puck but are clearly not getting control of it. Lions have it. Sapperbeck ices it. But I think they needed that icing. 6:38 remaining in period 2. have Krushelnicki at center. Campbell. Devlin. Devlin does not get there in time. Jumps over Krushelnicki's stick. But Smith, she collects it, and Campbell can't handle her pass. So we get an icing. 6:22 remaining. Shot, rebound, save, shot, rebound, save. And a whistle that I didn't hear, but apparently was called. So we will face off again. 6:14 remaining. Devlin pokes that puck loose, but there's a line there to grab it. Shot, save. And an icing. And we will change our line. And despite 5:36 remaining in the second period, that means there's a whole nother period to play. And I know we're going at a snail's pace. Most teams could probably play 2 games at the time it's going to take us to complete 1. But Kachinas are moving like they just want this game to be over with. But there's a lot of hockey left to be played in this game. Baudry collects that puck that was in the slot area. And then she diverts that puck and gets a little bit of help now from Pizarnik. Strike, taps it out to Natal. Natal chips it along. It is now collected by the lines. Sent across by Pizarnik. It would be an icing, but the angling was just perfect on that. Lines are first to collect that, though, in our offensive zone. Pressure from Perkins. Comes out to center ice. Pizarnik regroups to Baudry. Baudry carries it across the line, the red line, dumps it. And the lines are first there. And the lines look to break it out. And then sent across to Pizarnik to Weddington, carried in by Perkins. Natal is the only one staying out right now. Weddington, Sapperback, Smith, Borman. Smith to Borman. Natal. Natal has that knocked down. Borman tries to get it further in, and it gets tipped into the Kachina bench. So with 4:17 remaining, it is still 4-1. Let's get an update from Connecticut.
3-2 Cyclones.
So in Connecticut, the Cyclones, Northern Cyclones, are up 3-2 on the Connecticut Rangers. I'm sure that's a score everybody is hot to hear. 4:02 remaining, second period. Shot on, Hummelstein save. Face-off will be to her left. Krushelnicki will take that face-off. Devlin and Campbell will come out to play her wings. And it looks like Smith and Weddington remain the D. Krushelnicki taps that along. It's collected by a line. And the Lions have it, and it's in the crease, and it gets kicked. And it gets covered by Hummelstein, who who is getting her fair share of work today. Puck. And the refs are discussing whatever just transpired and caused the whistle. .345 remaining. Devlin gets it out to Campbell. Campbell chips it along. Campbell tries to scooch that into the crease. Riviera gets that covered up right on the corner. .331 remaining. Lions come away with that face-off win. And they get around our D. And Lazarek puts pressure on. Pass. Shot. Wide left. Lions control. And the puck comes into the crease. And a little bit of scuffling going on. So let's see, with 2:45 remaining in the second period, in the slowest moving game I've watched in years, we will get another defensive zone face-off. 2 Hummel signs left. Natal will take that. Strite and Perkis are out there with her. Baudry and Pizarnik are the D. There's a board battle. And Lions get it pushed up to the corner. Natal to Perkis. Perkis sends it all the way back. Pizarnik has it. Pizarnik is looking for a lane. Pushed in. Back into the corner. Lions control it. And we will get an offsides as a kind of an odd pass, handcuffed the recipient. And just outside our defensive zone, face off. The ref Babbitt will drop it. At least his name isn't Bobbitt. Krushelnitsky takes that face off, wins it back to Pizarnik. Pizarnik takes it along the boards, tries to get it up to Strite. Does get it out of the zone. Krushelnitsky has it. She has that puck taken off of her stick. But she keeps it moving forward. Perkis back to Baudry. Baudry takes a shot, save. Pizarnik gets that up to Krushelnitsky. Krushelnicki fans on a pass, and the Lions get behind our defenders. Krushelnicki, though, collects that, misses straight with the pass. That should have been offsides, but they didn't bring it all the way in. Across to Perkis. Perkis. Drop pass from the line to line. Audrey.
1 minute left to play in the period.
Poke check. Lions look to try to make a nice little trick play. And Kachinas get caught offsides with 18.8 remaining in period 2. So we will have a face-off just outside of our offensive zone. Puck comes all the way across to Devlin. 17 seconds remaining for Devlin. She drops it to Smith. And Hummelstein gets it covered with 1.5 seconds remaining as that opportunity turned sour quickly for the Kachinas. 1.5 seconds remaining. Pulled your goalie. Everyone's calling too many, but they pulled the goalie. With 1.5 seconds, there's little danger of us scoring from that end of the ice. All right. Well, I know it's hard to believe, but we still have one more period of hockey to play. I am going to take an audio break. All right, it looks like we might actually start a period without too much delay. Natal is out there with Perkis and Strite, Smith and Weddington. Weddington picks that puck up, chips it along. Natal tries to keep it in front of her, but cannot. And Lions have a clear line of sight. And the Lion tries to fake out the goalie with a pass, quick shot. Fake pass, quick shot, but Leia does not fall for that. She makes the save easily. Well, maybe not easily, but, you know. Did better than I could do. Weddington sends it behind the net for Smith. Smith gets it up to Strite. Strite tips it along for Natal. Natal has got Perkis. Natal takes a shot. Glove save. And we will Smith. Shot gets deflected back into the corner. Natal. Toe drag. Loses the handle. And shot from behind the net. Riviera gets that covered. 15-10 remaining. And now Campbell, Devlin. Krushelniski. Pizarnik. Baudry. Baudry sends it up for Campbell. Out of her reach. Knocked down by a line. And we're going the wrong direction right now. Pizarnik is trying to get control over that puck. D-to-D pass to Baudry. Baudry sends it up for Krushelniski, but it gets tipped and knocked off of her lane. Now, back in the corner. Back behind the net. Devlin is there all alone, which is a rare sight to see. She's not alone anymore. There's two lines there, and they take control of the puck. Well, we got wide angle shot. Knocked down by Hummelstein and covered. All right, so Krushelniski draws a trip with 13:36 remaining. Oh, no, we're going to get it a hook, not a trip, a hook. Definitely impeded her progress. So, Coach Conlon sends out Campbell, Devlin, Natal. No, Campbell's going back. No, Campbell's coming on. No, Baudry's coming on. Campbell's going off. Pizarnik. I'm not sure. Okay, so Perkis, Devlin. Devlin will take the face off. Does not win it.
Los Angeles Monopolis.
And despite the power play, we're playing defense. Icing is going to be the call. So, 13:22 remaining. And we will line up again. Oh, the ref is calling that it was tipped. So we're not going to get a face-off for icing. Devlin gets that out to Baudry. Baudry sends it along, but not out. Coach Conlon is going to call a timeout, sensing the power play opportunity is slipping away as we fuddle around. And is going to try to draw up something with a face-off just outside of our offensive zone. (9:30). We started at 8:15, so we already hit our 1 hour and 15-minute mark. So we are clearly going over our ice allotted time in one of the slowest moving hockey games I've watched in years. You'd think it was a really close game. We still have 12 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the third period. All right, play is drawn up. Puck is dropped. Devlin wins it back to Pizarnik. Pizarnik, D to Natal. Natal makes a move. She's going to drive it in. And she has it knocked off of her stick and out of the zone. So Pizarnik will have to go back to our defensive zone to collect that puck. And Natal has it. Natal's pass goes off of Devlin's stick. And we do not have control of the puck. 48 seconds remaining on the power play. Baudry is over there. Devlin comes back and tries to help her. And a really horrible drop pass is picked off. Probably the worst power play I've ever seen. It's like we're all standing still. 8 seconds remaining. Lines are offsides on our power play. So they will stop play once again. Maybe the girls are suffering from a bit of jet lag. Krushelnicki is out. She takes that face off. Straight to Smith. And the power play has ended, although it never really seemed like much of a power play. Campbell is putting pressure on. Keeps that puck in. Strite tries to keep it moving, but it comes out to neutral ice. Krushelnicki taps it along. Weddington has it. Weddington carries it in. And driving in is the Lions. Campbell. Keep by the Lions. Back behind the net, Weddington. Sends it around. Campbell's there. Campbell tries to feather it across. Gets knocked down very quickly. Sapperback is out now. So Weddington, Smith are to the defenders. Campbell, Sapperback. Natal is going off. Sapperback's putting pressure on. Sapperback blows a tire, as does the Lions player, but they maintain control. Natal is out. Cleaned up by Baudry. Baudry gets it up to Natal. Natal chips it along. Just out of Sapperback's reach, and that will be icing. 9:55 remaining in the longest hockey game. Baudry. Sent in deep by the Lions. Pizarnik is back there. Comes to a line stick. Ooh, nice stop by Pizarnik. She chips it along. Natal's putting pressure. Borman tries to shoot that. Does not get through. Sapperback regroups it to Baudry. Baudry tries to stretch past to Natal that's picked off. Baudry falls down because the ref got in her way. Fortunately, she gets help from a teammate. Pizarnik to Baudry and out. Tipped by Krushelnicki, but not controlled. Lions drive it in. Shot and score. So fifth goal for the LA Lions with 8:46 remaining in the third period.
Los Angeles goals scored by number 3 Sierra Hickman, assisted by number 21 Sophia Lee, and number 9 Allison Fraser. Time of the goal 8:46.
Perkis to Stride. Weddington. Shot. Little high, little wide. Smith. She's got it on her stick. She looks for a lane. She's going to carry it in. She's going to take a shot, and it was on net. And Riviera decides to. Oh. Riviera catches it. Drops it quickly, so there was no whistle. Everybody kind of stopped skating, so that gave a little bit of a window to the Kachinas. Weddington tries to take advantage of that, gets a shot on, but Riviera dives for the rebound. Campbell. And Weddington gets a roughing call. I didn't see the roughing, or maybe it's boarding. I don't know. I think it's a roughing. We'll see what the automated speaker tells us in 3 minutes. So power kill opportunity for the Kachinas, which is really not much of an opportunity, but that's what they're going to do. I think I see Perkis, Natal, Bazarek, and Strite. Natal does some fancy footwork and can't create a shorthanded opportunity. Wide open line. Shot, hard shot, save Hummelside. .137 remains in the Lions power play. Ugh. Krushelnicki picks up that errant pass, and the Lions regroup. Krushelnicki gets that one. Krushelnicki's shot. Glove save. Krushelnicki.
Like no one on the ice. Come on, where's all our players? Come on, Kachinas, get on the ice. Only one Kachinas.
I don't know what they're doing. Devlin clears that. She's going to pursue, but it's collected by a line who chips it around Smith. Natal tries to get the poke on that. And Hummelstein gets that covered on a slow-moving puck. 12 seconds remain on the line power play. Lions are holding a 5-1 advantage with 5:21 remaining. They're trying to see if they can get another power play goal. Lions have 18 players. Maybe 19, I don't know. I was trying to count heads earlier, but looks like they're rolling in a few girls, trying to get them some ice time. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Arizona has returned to first level.
Lions shot. Hummelstein save. Battling in the corner is Natal. Puck's behind the net. Lions have it on their stick. Perkis dumps that in. Smith keeps that. Sprite's going to go put some pressure on. 4:26 remaining. Natal gets it across to Borman. Dribbles off of her stick. Shot. Crease. Lee. Shot. Wide right. Weddington cleans up that puck. Sends it out to the point. Gorman has it. Trying to get it over to Sapperback. Comes out to neutral ice. Mazarek pushes it along, but the Lions clean it up. Picked off by Weddington. Weddington's got a lane. And she shoots it over the net. Gets a rebound, shoots it again. But harmlessly stays outside. .207 remaining in the game. Natal will take the face off. Campbell to her right. I don't know if that was, I think that was Campbell that got a odd angle shot in to give the Kachinas their second goal. So not a lot to celebrate this morning, but we will celebrate Campbell's goal with 2 minutes remaining in the third period, cutting the Lions' lead to 5-2. So goals from Natal and Campbell. Lions talking it over.
Arizona plays scored by, assisted by, time of about 2 minutes remaining in the third period.
So 55.7 remaining. Kachinas flip their lines, so we have Perkis, Strite, Gershelniski, Pizarnik, and Weddington are out. Puck comes right into the slot. Pizarnik gets it. Chips it up for Strite. Strite tries to feather it over. .38 seconds remaining. And Weddington lets Hommelstein cover that for a defensive zone face-off. Battery is now 10%, but I think we'll get it through the last 34.4 seconds. And hopefully my battery pack will get us recharged for the afternoon game. A late shot and goal from the Lions. 21.3 seconds left. So when you don't pick up the player with the puck, they get a nice clean shot. That one snuck by Hommelstein. The goals were the first goal was Natal, and the second goal was Campbell.
Assisted by number 4, Kachinas, and number 17, Charlotte Lee. Time of the goal, 21 seconds remaining of the third period.
12.8 seconds remain. Maybe this is the last face-off. Seven seconds. Puck's behind the net. Weddington gets it, chips it along, and that will do it. I'm going to sign off and start charging up for the next game. I hope the Kachinas do the same. Our final this morning, LA Lions 6, Arizona Kachinas 2. We'll see you later.